What up, Nine?
Trapaholics Mixtapes.
As the 9% and word would say, make a better you, a better us.
Fuck being rational, give them what they ask for.
Who do you think you are? I'm the word. Boy, man, I'm the one who put in the work.
When I move, it's in a quick rumble. I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We about to get into it. Hey, do me a favor, y'all. Hit that like, and if you're new, hit that subscribe, man. It's for you, but it means the world to me. And we're back. What it do with the business is Didi, 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 Didi. What up, though, Didi? Appreciate you, sir. The realest one is in the building. Stop playing with me. I gotta say that with realest too. Blackbird, what up, though, my brother? I hope you been good, bro. Still alive. That's good. It's great to hear, man. Great to hear, man. Hope you doing good. Hope the family good. Hope you progressing in life. That's the young blood, bro. That's one of the first people I met coming on YouTube. I always supported since day one. You know, he pop in when he can. But you know, always appreciate you, brother. Always appreciate you. All love. My nine, what it do with the business is Mr. 33 himself. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. That's my nine. Hey man. Hey, I ain't really want to talk about this no more. But they keep giving me great examples of some of the stuff, a lot of the stuff we talk about over here, as far as personalities, behavior, and situations, right? You know, a lot of the sayings I say, like even when I say like you don't really know you cool with somebody until y'all have like a disagreement or a fallout, and how you handle that or conduct that, how that transpires will really tell you how much the other person appreciate one another. Because if we cool, right, anybody I've ever been cool with, y'all don't hear me on here saying F them. You know, it's some people I started with that was cool that we ain't cool no more. You know, it is what it is. You know, I wish them the best in life. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was just like some situations, I don't know, people disappear, but it was some situations where things happen, and even though those things happen, you didn't never heard me come on here bashing them people because it's my values, my personal morals, right? But everybody different. You know what I'm saying? So like my experience in life has solidified that ideology. You don't know if you're really cool with somebody until y'all fall out. And I learned that through the experiences. And this is a prime example because we know about what happened between Anton and Cory. Now, they wasn't never cool, but Kwame Brown is in the mix now. Shout out to KB, man. Kwame Brown is in the mix, right? And Kwame Brown and Cory was cool. I mean, Kwame Brown and Anton was cool. They did a couple streams, well, not like a stream together, but Anton popped up on his panel a couple times. They was cool, right? And through the situation with Anton and Cory, Kwame is content, right? He a content creator. He cover everything. If it's news, sport, Kwame cover whatever's hot. right? If people talking about it, he gonna give his opinion. That's how he built his platform. So he commented on it, and what he said that I heard, it wasn't bad, but he was saying like Anton need to know who he dealing with. He should have never dealt with Corey. I said the same thing. They ain't had no business talking to one another. But you know how this content stuff go. Uh Anton came on there and just straight said, I'm gonna play the video in a minute. And everything right. You know what I'm saying? Like Kwame into everything, bro. Kwame is into everything. But this I will say this though. He ain't changed since he came on here. Kwame ain't changed up. I've been watching Kwame since he came on here, even before I became a content creator. And when I start watching Kwame is when he was beefing with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. He came on here. That's what he got hot for, was that beef, right? That's how he blew up on YouTube, was the beef between Matt Barnes and then he started beefing with Tommy Stoudemire. You know, his whole YouTube, that's what he even got beef channels. You know what I'm saying? But that's how he came on here. So like listen to some of the I'm gonna play a video, but listening to like what Anton said, it's like, bro, this is what he came on. Now he do other like he started off, he trying to, venture off. He had different channels and shit like that. He talk about different things like the news. But he came on here beefing, bro. So I mean he ain't changed. I can say that he been consistent in that. But where Anton fucked up is I don't think he fucked up. All this is content. Like you cannot convince me. Like these people read that book, The Art of War. I mean, not The Art of War, 48 Laws of Power, right? And one of the 48 laws, I think it's 46, it's in the 40s. One of them is any attention is attention. It's good. Any attention, whether the attention is bad or good, it's good because it's publicity, right? It's people talking about you. Whether if they saying something good or bad, their attention is focused on you. That's one of the 48 laws. But people take that they never comprehended what the author was trying to convey in that book. Because if even like before I knew it, when I was reading it, I'm looking like this sound like a person observing, right? And then when I learned the backstory, because anytime I read a book, me personally, I go look at the author. And when I look at the author, he gave a synopsis of the book, right? And he was talking about how he was in a position where he was observing people in power and observing what they were doing, how they was doing. And that's how he wrote the book. That's how he wrote the book. He wasn't in a position of power, but he was observing the people. So when people read that, they think, oh, I'm supposed to do this. No, this is the shit you're supposed to look out for, bro. Yeah. It's a good book. If you know how to read it, it's a great book because it puts you up on game. How people, instead of you trying to do the shit that the book is saying, it's better to comprehend so you can identify when other people doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like that's where people fuck up. They read the book, then they do the shit, but they're just doing what the book said. They're not understanding the psychology behind what the book is saying. Right? It's a reason why these people use these 48 laws is to manipulate and to control. So if you understand, like if you read The Art of War, another great book, The Art of War, is a philosophy or ideology in there that states, know thyself and know thy enemy. And that's what Kwame was telling Corey. Know your enemy, bro, before you try to, because Corey Holcomb is a comedian, right? He's a comedian. So he's a shit talker, right? That's what comedians are. They're great shit talkers. That's what he do. That's not what Anton do. All right, hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Man, my son got these damn Legos everywhere. My bad, my daughter woke up. Um, Leticia, what it do? What the business is, sis? Appreciate you, Mo. What up, man? What it do? What the business is? 11 months. I appreciate you rocking out with me, sis. I appreciate you. Hold on one second. I thought this was dead. I'm trying to get my daughter settled so she don't come here bothering me. She'll come in here anyway. She'll come in here and I heard Corey got exposed. But hitting the woman, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like even that, right? Now that was buried. Some way, somehow that was buried up until this Anton situation. And that's what comes with the territory, man. When you get into it with people, like you can't, like me personally, when that whole situation happened, like the way people talking about, oh, Corey just said, he kissed ass and bro, you that's like you don't tell no black man you kissing no white man ass, bro. That shit disrespectful. And ain't no sin greater than the other. So I always say this, man, and this is just reality. You can't tell nobody how to fight. If you slap me and I knock your ass out, then it is what it is. Or if you slap me and I cut you, it is what it is, man. You can't tell nobody how to fight. If you throw the first blow, and that's how I felt. Like, was it wrong what Anton said? Yeah, bro. We don't talk like that. You don't invite nobody to no private parts, or you don't tell a man about another man's private parts. That's kind of, but also you don't tell no black man because you kiss a white man ass. All that shit disrespect. And that's one of the problems. That's why I say they don't need to talk to one another. Everybody, I can go in almost any room and have a conversation, whether I'm in the hood or in the boardroom. Everybody can't do that. They call it code switching. I call it adapting to the situation, right? You can call it whatever. You call it code switching, whatever. But like where I grew up at, you had to adapt. Sometimes you had to be the biggest, baddest motherfucker in the room, and then sometimes you need to shut the fuck up because it's a big bad somebody bigger and badder than you, right? And that's just how it is. That's just how it is, man. It's just knowing your place, playing your role, and everybody, some people be creating their own roles, these artificial roles, and that shit puts you out of place. You start talking shit to the wrong person, right? You ain't go out cap no comedian, bro. You ain't go out shit talk no comedian. Somebody who do the shit for a living, bro. You just ain't gonna do it. And if you do this shit, you might be in the wrong profession. But so, and then like what Corey said about, hey man, I don't agree with it. I wouldn't do it. But I ain't Corey Holcomb, and I ain't a lot of other people who about that life, right? It's some people about that life. Man, Corey roasted the shit out of Anton and his kid, his daughter. And hey, man, like I said, you can't tell nobody how to fight. Damn. So I hope ain't nobody perk on the street. But you can't tell nobody how to fight, man. And Corey Holcomb scorched earth on Anton. He thought about that man, daughter. He said, she gonna be buying pee like you." That shit ain't cool, but that shit funny. Hey man, I like dark humor, bro. I'm sorry, man. I wouldn't say the shit, but I laughed if somebody else said it. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was funny, man. And man, look, I ain't saying nothing about nobody. He started talking. He said, your wife can't be one of my top 5 bottom bitches, but I can find a spot for her. Like, oh damn. But what do you expect? Right? This is what I'm saying. Know who you dealing with. Like you say, Mo, pick your battles, man. Pick your battles. Know who you dealing with too, bro. I mean, I'm not going to battle somebody. Um, I'm not going to challenge somebody what their strengths are, right? Like you fighting a losing battle. Like if you know this ain't yours, if you ain't willing to go further than somebody else, don't challenge them in that area, right? Just don't challenge them. That's like even when you fighting, right? I be telling people, man, just don't run up to anybody because you might be thinking like this: I'm gonna whoop some ass, right? And the other person thinking like this: I'm about to kill this motherfucker, right? You at a disadvantage, my baby. If you fighting somebody trying to whoop somebody ass and they trying to take you out, you at a disadvantage, bro. Y'all thinking two different things. So two different things gonna be happening. You gonna be trying to whoop ass and this motherfucker trying to take you out. Right? So I mean, when you challenge somebody, make sure you put yourself in the best position to win. Flat and simple. And that's not even Anton talking shit about Kwame, like, bro, that's Corey Holcomb got the 5150 show. He a comedian, right? That's one thing. But like I said, since Kwame came on here, he been beefing, bro. Ever since he came on here. That's all that's what he do. He got channels, beef channel. Literally, Kwame Brown beef. You know what I'm saying? He got channels for that shit. And you want to come on here talking and you ain't about that. Corey said something about your daughter. Now you got to take her out of school because she got post-traumatic stress disorder and all that shit. Bro, you fucking with the wrong people, man. Women and kids, bro. Ain't no such fucking rule, bro. When war is casualties in war. And guess what? Women and kids get taken out. And when you beefing with somebody, that's war, bro. Ain't no rules, ain't no NATO list of what you can and cannot do. Nah, bro. Everything when it's up, then it's up. It all depends on a person's moral value system, on the individual. That's what I'm saying. If you ain't willing to go further than the next person, like you want to talk shit about people, but you ain't willing to talk about their kids and their loved ones and their dead ones, don't fuck with somebody who willing to do that shit. That's just don't fuck with people who willing to do that shit because some people don't care. They don't care. They be like shit. Everybody can get it. Anybody around you go get it. They gonna talk about your dogs, your goldfish. They gonna talk about. They go. I mean, all think about. And then that's what I'm saying. Like, know your enemy, right? Know who you fucking with. Because if Anton would have thought about it, like, bro, his area, Kwame Brown's sector, people be doxing over there. They be doing crazy shit. So why you all gonna fuck with somebody who do all this shit? Kwame done pulled up on somebody before. Oh shit. Like this is what he do, bro. He do that shit. And now you want to fuck with him? And he ain't even said nothing. But that's what I'm saying. You don't know who you really cool with until you fall out. Because Kwame ain't really say nothing. Not to the extent where Anton be like, oh, he was on my nuts. That's how he felt the whole time he was dealing with him. That's how he felt about him. See, when a motherfucker mad at you, that's when they tell you how they really feel about you. Right? When they mad at you, motherfucker tell you how they really feel. So if y'all supposed to be cool and I get mad at you and we cool, I ain't got nothing bad to say about you. I'm gonna just talk about the shit that happened. Whatever the disagreement or the miscommunication, whatever the situation is that happened that made us have a differences, I'm gonna talk about that. But when motherfuckers start bringing, oh, you fake as hell anyway. Oh, you this, you that, you that, you this. Like, hold on, bro. You felt like that the whole time. And that's what it be. Motherfuckers be feeling a certain type of way about you, but smiling in your face. But as soon as something happened, they be waiting to pop off and say all this wild, crazy shit. That's why, like, I mean, it happened on here, but like in real life, the first time that shit happened to me in real life, I'm like, hold on, bro. You felt like this the whole time? That shit kind of took me by shock. I'm talking about like in real life, the first time, like I'm cool with somebody and then we fall out and then they start saying all this crazy shit. And I'm like, damn, bro, that's how you looked at me the whole time? You just didn't say it because we was cool, but that's how you felt the whole time. That's fucked up. That's how I was thinking, but now I know that's what people do. That's what people do. But yeah, Anton fucked up, bro. He fucked up. I mean, he ain't gonna lose nothing. But even like I said, I don't agree with nobody. I personally wouldn't talk about nobody, family. I don't do the shit. I don't hear. I don't do that shit. I don't do it. But is it wrong or right? To me, it don't matter, bro. I just know I wouldn't do it, but I ain't gonna say somebody else shouldn't do it. It depends how they felt. You know what I'm saying? It depends how they felt. Now, I personally wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't really fuck with people like that. But I'm not disturbing their boat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't disturbing their shit, but that shit wild, bro. That shit. And he went in on that dude, bro. And then after talking about pray for my family, like, bro, you put him in that position, bro. You gotta take accountability. You fucked with the wrong people, and that's what happened. You supposed to be from the D, bro. You know shit. Motherfucker go and with Corey from Chicago. So that's a Midwest thing, bro. If I can't get you, I'm gonna get everybody around you. I'm gonna get everybody around you. But he put himself in the he put himself in the then he was talking about he broke man code because he was talking about his assistant, whatever that girl is to him. It's like, oh, you brought your bitch. And I was listening to this video today, and this lady said she heard, people, hear shit or whatever. But basically, she said, like, her sources told her that his daughter spazzed out or crashed out, not because of what Corey Holcomb said to Anton, but what, uh, what, not what Corey Holcomb said about her, but what he was talking about that girl. And she like, my dad cheating on my mom, crashing out type shit. Not no, oh, he talking about me, calling me ugly. That ain't what she spazzed out for. She spazzed out because she found out you had a side chick on the internet. That shit crazy, bro. And Kwame said some other real shit about him. Because like watching some of his old, I don't really know Anton. I don't watch his content like that. I watch, the controversial things that pop up, but I don't really like indulge. I never really like studied them. I kind of I grew up in the D, so I kind of know that type of personality. But Kwame said it best. He didn't use this term, but he said you can tell. He was like playing this video from LLT. There's a channel called LLT. But he played a video and it was showing like some of how Anton was talking before he got money and then how he talking now. Right? He was saying, "Oh, don't chase the money, chase happiness. The money will come if you're happy." It was like the metaphysics shit, right? That's what he was talking. But now the way he talk is different. And Kwame said, "Well, you can tell like when people get money for the first time because they have to prove to everyone that they got money. So they move different, they walk different, they talk different, and they like people who accustomed to something tend not to brag about it because they kind of used to it, right? It's normal to them. This ain't nothing to brag about. But anytime you get something new, what you do? You want to show it off. You want to, and that's how Anton. I mean, the way they was explaining him. That's what I got. But there's a term called nouveau riche, like, and it means like people with new money. You can always they call them nouveau riches, like people who come into money. And they call them that because they don't know how to. You can tell they're new to having this money. They're new to it. The way they act, the way they spend. So that's what basically he was calling them, a nouveau riche. Corey said, "Forgot about going to the bank. Somebody go get it." Yeah, man. I mean, I don't think it ain't no. I don't know, bro. All these people content creators too. So I like this is content. Like I said, everybody talking about it, everybody playing videos, and you know what I'm saying? Like clipping videos, it's content. They in the algorithm, all three of them in the algorithm because of this. You got the lead attorney talking about it, right? The lead attorney talking about it. So I mean, they in the algorithm. But Anton, ain't none of them gonna get canceled. Ain't none of them gonna get canceled. They all built a crowd or platform. I don't think nobody gonna lose nothing. It just, I don't know, bro. It just made this whole thing made Anton look crazy to me, even crazier, right? I was like, man, I don't be trying to judge nobody, but I mean, just looking at the behavior, I'm straight, man. I couldn't, nah, bro. I can't support that. I don't support Kwame. I also I can't watch that beef shit, bro. He's saying it's not for me. It's just I like my peace, man. I literally like my peace, like my peace of mind. I rather watch some Asian shit on there, or play with my kids. Dude. That shit have emotional fluctuate. I mean, have your emotions all out of whack and shit. I'm straight on that beef shit. But some people enjoy it as entertainment if they have fun doing it, and that's them. You know what I'm saying? It's just not for me. I ain't saying one way or another. It's just not for me. Oh, lead attorney used to rock with Anton. Hmm. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I mean, anytime you getting like thousands of views, those people kind of fuck with one another. People who be getting thousands of views and shit, like in a live stream, like you had 1,000 people in the chat. I noticed a lot of those people. And it's smart because they networking with one another. I mean, I don't get thousands of views, but that's how I be trying to network with people like that. Because especially if they got content that I can talk about, or what I'm saying. I try to fuck, but I don't know. Lately, I ain't been finding. Like I'm straight. No, I can't. I mean, sometimes the shit be funny, but it's like sugar. You know what I'm saying? You can put a little. Just don't pile that shit up. When you start eating that shit every day, then that shit go fuck you up. But if you have it every once in a while, you fine. Yeah, take that shit in portions, man. But it's not entertainment to me because it's like I know the consequences of it. Like the shit always go left, bro. It ain't nothing good. Don't nothing good come out of it. So it's kind of like why. And it'd be real, man. It'd be like I don't know. Like if it's entertainment, that's one thing, but it's like real people, bro. And it's sad because it show you the issues with society in general, man. You go to some of these places and hear how these people talk. Like this is why, like crime, not crime, but like violence, like people fighting the art. People don't know how to talk to one another no more. You know what I'm saying? People don't know how. They don't know conflict resolutions. It'd be the smallest thing, and then it just you said this about me, and it's like this be the funniest shit. Like with those beef sectors, bro. This be the funniest shit right here, right? This how the beef always starts. Somebody makes some content. Then somebody they cool with comment, give their opinion about it. Then the person don't like the opinion they gave about it. So they get their opinion. And now they mad because they felt disrespected with one another's opinion. But then they always say I'm entitled to my own opinion. Like, so what the fuck is the problem? If this person has an opinion, it might not be favorable, but they talking about an action. Like some of the shit, I be like, bro, you did the shit. How you gonna get mad at somebody else for calling out some shit you did online? You put the shit online. They criticized it, and now you mad at them. You did the shit though. These grown ass people, bro. Grown ass people doing this shit, bro. That's why I'm like, hell nah, bro. And then like people, some people, like I said, I'm not willing to go as far as a lot of people with this shit. Right? I ain't about to be researching nobody. I ain't about to be. And some people do that shit, bro. They be bragging about buying them. You can buy them uh that app where you can research people and shit. You get their first and last name. You can start looking up their information. That's how people be getting ducked. It's under $10 a month. The app is under $10, so that's what people do, bro. Some people they spend the whole fucking day researching your playing private eye. This internet has created so many fucking private investigators, bro. The internet, like, is the social media shit created so many fucking private investigators. Like motherfuckers do it like it's a fucking job, bro. Researching people. It was a lady, uh I forgot her name, but it came up in the algorithm when the Andrew Wilson stuff was popping off. And this lady, I'm listening to it, I'm like, bro, she talked about she made a timeline from when him and his wife got together. And it took like 8 hours. And I'm like, hell no, bro. You need to like this be people's job. They work this shit like a job, bro. I ain't willing to do all that shit. I ain't fucking with none of them people, bro. I ain't got shit to hide, but god damn, bro. Like, I don't want nobody all up in my ass like that. I'm good. 5, 6 years. That shit wild, bro. Yes. Point the remote at the TV, baby. Yeah, 5, 6 years. And like, I don't know, bro. I got like a real life too. So that's why I couldn't really get into all that. It's hard to make content that I'm trying to make because I got a real life. So it's hard to make content in general. So imagine me utilizing that time to talk shit about bro. And these motherfuckers be making shows, bro, about people. Motherfuckers be going like 5, 6 hours and shit. Just talk. I can't do that, bro. Ain't nobody on the internet that ain't nobody on the planet that I'm not interested in where I'm gonna sit here and talk about you for hours, bro. Nah, I'm straight. I can't do it. Like shit, even this shit, bro. I sit here. We've been on for how long? 30, not 40 minutes. I'm already tired of talking about that shit. I'm starting to talk about what's happening on the internet and shit. I can't focus on my ADHD kick in, bro. I can't even focus on people like that alone, bro. I really can't. They're not that interesting, man. Like this is regular hood shit to me. Like the shit going on between them. This shit you see in the hood. Oh, this person said this. This person said that. Ain't nobody Papa Great. Yeah, this regular hood shit, bro. I'm straight. So no, I'm straight. But I think ICE popped somebody else. The ICU nurse is because I worked in the hospital, so like my Facebook is full of like hospital people I work with. Shit, I've been there for almost 15 years. 15 years. So I met a lot of people. So that's my Facebook, and I went on there to tell my cousin happy birthday, and like all the because nurses, I used to work with the nurse anesthetists, so they nurses and they work close with the ICU nurses, and they like that blue line, bro. It's like a family. Like a nurse is a nurse. You know what I'm saying? Like they like family, and man, they pissed off, bro. They are pissed off. I'm like, God damn, they going in. They going in on Trump. They going in on ICE. They going. And a lot of these people was quiet about the whole ICE thing up until that nurse got. I didn't really see them post nothing, but now they pissed off. Bro. Nurses against Trump. they got, they they made a banner, or whatever the thumbnail, And it said nurses against Trump. I'm like, oh my God. But that was fucked up, bro. He was trying to help somebody up and they jumped on him and popped him. That's fucked up. That man lost his life trying to help somebody, doing what he do every day. That man lost his life. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even gonna put myself not now. I'm not saying that he put himself in a position for that to happen. Not like that lady. That lady put herself in that position for that to happen. But this guy was just helping somebody. I don't know if he was coming out the store or I don't know what was if he was down there, for the protest. I don't know what he was doing, but I know he was trying to do what he did every day is help somebody, and he lost his life. But this one I tell people, I am not going around them protesters because there's people down there with guns and I ain't got one. I'm straight. I'm straight. And he had one, but he licensed to carry. He's licensed to carry. Yeah, man. It's just a lot of man world, bro. That's what I'm saying. You got to be strategical with your decision making in life. You got to put yourself in the best position. But shit, if that was his cause, that was his cause. But I'm straight, bro. I got a family. So going back to the Anton Daniels thing, man, you talk about your family affected, bro. But you put yourself in that position for them to be affected. You didn't know who you was fucking with, evidently. And now you fucking with Kwame too? Oh, bro, you itching. You itching. Like you fucking with Kwame. And it's not even really like, bro, it's gonna be people around Kwame, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, that's how they is, man. It's like, oh, we beefing? Oh, we beefing? Yeah, we beefing now. Somebody got beef with Kwame, you got beef with me, bro. You got a legion. It's gonna be people, all types of people making videos about Anton, looking up shit and shit because he done fucked with Kwame. When him and Kwame was cool, them people, like I'm telling you, that's that sector, bro. Them people didn't bother them because they was cool. But now they ain't cool. They're like, oh, green light? Okay. Like green light. So Kwame ain't really got to do nothing. He gonna be reviewing other people's videos and talking shit about them. That's what he gonna be doing. He gonna be reviewing other people's breakdowns of the shit and give his commentary on top of that. And that's gonna encourage people to, that's how a lot of people. He put a lot of people on, bro. If they like it or not. If they was with him or against him, no matter if they was with him or against him, he put a lot of people on. Shit, at one point, Kwame was the stimulus package on here. There's a lot of like self-talk. I watch self-talk. I like self-talk. But his channel grew after he was fucking with Kwame. This shit blew the fuck up. So he put a lot of people on, bro. But yeah, I don't think Anton should have jumped out the window on Kwame. I don't even think especially like you got Cory on your head, bro. This man bro. This man done violated your family, bro. He violated your family, bro. Basically telling your wife, like, come over here and I'll bang you up. Like, bro. He's like, I'll get you right. Like, man, he violated your family, bro. And you finding another motherfucker to talk about? Like, shit. Nah, yeah, Kwame ain't go. Kwame go dissect him. Cory go roast his ass. And that's how you want to start your 2026. Thinking you big dog. This ain't what you do, bro. This ain't what you do. This is when people put on jackets that don't fit, walk around looking crazy as hell. You put a jacket on 3 sizes too small, bro. I'm trying to walk around looking buff and tough. Your ass looking crazy. Can't even close your arms and shit. That's how you looking right now. Jacket too tight, bro. You ain't that buff, man. Leave that to the Leave that to the people who do that shit. But and then this the thing I'm saying too. Even this, right? So I just said 3 people named Anton, Cory, or Kwame. Now any of them see this shit and say some shit that I'm gonna eat it. Like, okay, shit, that's how they feel. That's cool. Because I didn't say what I felt. Right? Now I ain't talking shit about nobody. I'm just saying like that some shit look crazy. You can see the same thing I see. That shit look crazy, bro. Some shit funny. And some shit you just don't do. That's all I'm saying. I ain't calling nobody out their name or none of that. But if somebody feels some type of way, then it is what it is. Shit, I just spoke their name and said something. So if they come back and say X, Y, and Z, then that's cool. I can live with that. But that's the thing. People be on here talking shit about people, and then when somebody talks shit about them, they be like, "Why are you talking shit about me?" Because you on here talking shit about everybody else, bro. You can't critique nobody and get mad when people critique you. You can't do that shit, bro. You can, and that's what most people do. They come on here critiquing other people, and then when somebody, it don't have to be the person you critiquing. It can be, but you're doing it. You open yourself up to things. When you do things, you open up a lane for someone to do it to you. You come on here criticizing, somebody go have an idea like, who the fuck is you? And start looking to see who you are, to see if what you're saying line up or if it match. That's when people call people out on their shit. So if you critiquing somebody, you should be open to being critiqued too. You have to be. Like if you sitting here talking about people in the hood and shit like that, and then somebody come talking about you, you can't get mad at that shit. If you sitting over here talking about, I mean, he done disrespected a lot of people, bro. And that's somebody mama, especially black women, bro. That shit make people feel some type of way. You talking about somebody mama, somebody sister, you know what I'm saying? You talking about somebody people. Now somebody start talking about your people, you talking about pray for me. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Bro, pray for me. Pray for my family. Well, if you ain't never talk shit about nobody, when nobody be having to pray for your family, bro, that shit wild. And you put yourself out there, bro. You keep that shit look wild as hell. Like some of the shit he be saying about that girl. Talk about, oh, she gorgeous. That's my Mika. Like, what? You married, bro. Man, let me say some shit like that, bro. I probably won't be on YouTube no more. Y'all see me on 10 o'clock noon, wife to stab me up or some shit. But you present yourself one way and you doing something else. Somebody go call that shit out, bro. I'm a family man. But you talking about my Mika. That shit wild as hell, bro. And see, that's what I'm saying too. Like a man, like I've been around beautiful women my whole life. So it's normal to me to be around pretty women. It's normal. I don't lose my shit. I don't be like a peacock every time a pretty woman come around and spread my feathers and shit. But that's how you know when people not used to shit. This man is married and online talking about another woman is his. This man is man, that shit weird, bro. Because he's not used to that shit. When he got money, now he got attention. He wasn't getting attention. I guarantee that man was not getting attention from females like he getting now. He probably had a couple girls who liked him. But the attention he getting now because he got money, hell no, nah, bro. I can tell by the way you act. Not used to it. It's like you're not used to your money because that's your trump card. That's what you use to try to elevate yourself over other people is your money. People with money ain't got to do that. People who used to the money, they don't do that shit, bro. They humble as fuck with it. They humble as fuck with it. Yeah, ain't nobody exempt, bro. But man, I ain't even gonna play it. I was gonna play that video, bro. But I ain't even gonna play it. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on for a minute. I was supposed to go live yesterday, but my daughter had me up painting her fingernails, so I ain't even go live, bro. She was up late as hell, like 12:30. And usually I'm sipping on this chamomile tea right now. That's why I'm like, man, I'm about to get my ass off and go to sleep. And that chamomile and lavender, boy, it had you feeling so damn relaxed. Your body feel all light and shit. Gotta get on that chamomile and lavender, bro. But yeah, I just wanted to pop up and did that quick synapse on that situation. But yeah, old boy chirping, man. Old boy chirping. But I mean, it's content, bro. That all this shit is content. Anybody come on here and push live, bro. It's content. So I mean, it should be like a soap opera, man. It'd be like a live action soap opera. But come with the game, yeah, man. Like people tried to pull me in that shit a couple times, really, and I'm like, man, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm straight, bro. I ain't about to come over and play with nobody kids, man. Y'all better go find your parents and shit. I'm good. I ain't about to playing all them damn games and shit. People want to talk shit all day about you. Like shit, I don't give a fuck, bro. People been talking about me my whole damn life, man. I'm used to it. I be shocked when people say nice shit. I be like, oh, thank you. I'm used to people talking shit to me. Motherfuckers so sensitive. Like I can't even. That you know what upset me? I ain't gonna lie. This is getting me upset. Like if I feel like I'm cool with somebody out here, we done develop a bond, and they talk shit about me, I feel some type of way. But I still probably be like, say what I need to say and keep it moving, right? But I can't. I'm not about to. I don't know, bro. Like even when I cuss people out, it's like I'm giving them constructive criticism. I'm just talking shit with it, right? But it's truth. It's like I'm telling them things that can benefit them as I'm talking shit to them. Anytime I snapped on here, I always gave people advice and shit. Like, bro, I only snapped a couple times when that drunk ass dude kept coming on here, told him he needed to get his life together. Snapped on Wild Heart, told him he needed to get his life together. And the dude played with the shampoo bottle in the shower. Told him he needed to get his life together, bro. And only 3 times I snapped. But other than that, yeah, I'm straight. But yeah, it do come with the game, bro. Shit do come with the game. Let me get my butt off it, bro. I'm gonna come back sometime next week with my aunt. I was sick for like 2 weeks, almost like a week and a half, or almost 2 weeks. And I'm just now, getting myself back together. Bro, I was outside shoveling snow for like 2 hours. I was so relaxed though. It was like this shit was kind of soothing. It's like a little mini workout. Like now if this was a couple months ago, it would have fucked me up. But I've been working out, so I'm in way better condition than I was 3 months ago. Like I'm in, so it was like it was cool. And I had big ass, like when the snow fell, it was start snowing last night. So my wife drove over it. I had a couple deliveries. So, it compacted. So I had to get the big ass, the hole digging shovel to break up the compacted snow. So I'm taking big ass layers off. We got like 6 to 7 inches, bro. Yeah, we got about 6, 7 inches accumulation. But about time I got like shit, I shoveled. I got to go shovel again tomorrow. 2 hours of shoveling, but it more snow fell. That ain't that much, but it's enough for a motherfucker to slip and bust their ass. So I got to get out there and get I got to get the snow up and then salt. But yeah. Yeah, man, it was Blackbird. I'm telling you, bro, it was yeah, it's a 6-year Kobe death. Man, that was Mamba, bro. That was Mamba. That was the first person since Michael Jackson had died that I didn't know that I felt some type of way. Like that's somebody I thought was gonna live a long life. A long life, bro. But shout out to Cole, man. Shout out to Cole, man. The one and only Black Mamba. Shout out to Cole, man. We miss you, bro. I know he had a lot of other great things to do outside of basketball. That was he was so fucking intelligent, man. And he knew psychology like a motherfucker, bro. Shout out to Cole, man. But man, let me get my butt off here, man. Y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nations. And if I say anything that resonated with you, do me a favor. Hit that share button. Tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until next time, we out. Man, I appreciate everybody who came through, rocked out with us. But that's all I got, folks. That's all I got. Where's the thing at right there?
And do it for the 9.
What up, 9?
Acknowledge me!
They've been telling y'all,